Hi, it's Melissa with my Membership Minute on Tuesday, June 21st, 2016. Here's what's new and hot in your membership community this week. Well, we have been doing some behind the scenes work to, I always hate this when other businesses or things say this, but to improve your experience. So you'll be like, why can't you just leave it the way it is? But our leadership community has been reflecting on some of our sections and seeing how we can make them better for you. And one of the ways we feel that we can do this is by renaming the sections, and we've just been clarifying our focus, and we feel that renaming them will help with that as well. So we've done that, and I just want to clarify in case you're looking for something and wondering where it went, to let you know that we've renamed it. So the weekly challenge is now called the Daily Yoga Connection, and I've also renamed the tagline for this, or the description, because we feel it more accurately reflects what's happening in this section now. We've been a membership community probably for almost 5 years now, and what the weekly challenge started as has really developed and grown over those years. And so now we really very much support you in coming to your yoga mat with hand-selected and community-supported yoga classes every day. So meet us on the mat today. And so that is our new tagline. If you click here, you'll see all the weekly challenges are still here, and this week when we put up the new one, it will say Daily Yoga Connection, and then the dates and whatever this one is that I believe Diana is posting this week. So you can watch for that. It'll just be a name change, but all the previous ones will still be here as well. Another name change that we've done is to differentiate between the Daily Yoga Connection and what was formerly known as Today's Practice, was to rename Today's Practice On My Mat Today. So this is where you can tell us about your personal yoga practice when you're not doing the weekly challenge. So you might be doing your own practice, or maybe you're doing a membership video or a Namaste Yoga video. Then this is where you would tell us about it. So we've just changed the name of it. It's all of the thread is still there, and it's just called On My Mat Today. And then another thing that I've done today is I often notice that there really isn't a space for you to talk about things that aren't yoga related, and this can sometimes get people into a bit of trouble because things get talking a bit off topic. And so if you want to have an off topic discussion that isn't about yoga, I've added a new thread that's called Chit Chat Off the Mat, and here you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. So this is your off the mat discussions. You can talk about whatever you want. I do want to just say that our community guidelines still apply, and so I've linked to them here, and I'll just give you a quick refresher on what our community rules are so that we can hold them fast. They help us to be effective as a community. So number one, no advice giving. This is really important. It creates a safe environment where people feel like they can post and share, and trust me, it really means that people speak more openly in our forum when they know that they're not going to be given advice. And there's some information here around scope and personal responsibility that we've added in over the years as well. Number two, no sharing. This is not a social media forum, so there's no sharing of material created outside of our community within our community. So if you want to share YouTube videos and things like that, then the best place to do that is in your Facebook feed or your Instagram feed. Just keep that off our site. This is a yoga membership community, so it's great. I love that you're talking amongst yourselves, but let's keep that off our forum, and let's keep that in our social media forums. And it just helps to keep our site clean as well. Number three is to remember that this is a forum where we is a closed community, and so that there's no sharing of what we create here outside of our community. So we are a closed community. So it might just be a good time to just read through these rules and have a refresher of them. That's why I linked to them. So thanks for following those rules. It really just helps to keep our community running smoothly. I appreciate that very much. The a couple of final things is I've put some new content up here for you this week. One is a new Just Like Me interview. If you click here under the Just Like Me, I interviewed Barbara. She's an absolutely lovely member from Florida. We talked about her yoga practice, particularly spoke a lot about her back problems and the way that she was able to go to her doctor and physiotherapist and get a diagnosis so that she knew what was safe to do in our membership community, and then how the therapeutic yoga classes in our membership community have really helped her. So that was a really great discussion. And then the final thing is a new yoga class that I posted for you this week, which is a brand new restorative yoga class that's part of our new digestion series, Yoga for Digestion series. So if you scroll down to the short yoga classes, this is a bit of a push for the short yoga section, but hey, we'll try it. It is a restorative class, so I find it maybe a little more challenging to keep the restorative classes short. So we've got our Yoga for Digestion series right now, and Restorative Yoga for Digestion, Absorbing Sustenance. If you click here, it's a 40-minute class, and you don't need a lot of props for it, just a bolster and a strap. It's a lovely class that we filmed at, was that Whitty's Lagoon or Albert's Head, hun?
What's that?
The restorative, anyway,
It's the same place.
it's in Whitty's Lagoon. So it's a beautiful practice and a beautiful location, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for your presence here. Please let me know how we can continue to encourage you in your practice, in your daily yoga practice. And also, if you have any feedback or suggestions, do let me know. And that's it for this week. Namaste.